The title of Wizard King is one of the most important titles in all of new school anime and manga. And what if I told you that the Clover Kingdom, they are in need of a new Wizard King? Now, yes, the Clover Kingdom right now, they are in a state of distress after the Elf Invasion arc. Now, I'm not going to spoil it if you are an anime only, because I do want you to experience that greatness that us manga readers got. So, I'm not going to spoil you. I'm going to spare you guys this time. But no, in all seriousness, we do know that Julius, he is out of commission after the Elf Invasion arc, and that is understandable because we saw what this man did in order to protect the kingdom. And we do know that not only is the Wizard King out, but the interior defense is severely weakened, meaning there's nobody to protect the civilians because of this huge Elf Invasion arc. Not only was Julius weakened, but many Magic Knights were lost, and that means that the civilians, they will have to fend for themselves. And speaking of the Magic Knights, we know that the Magic Knights themselves, they have taken major losses in the captain and the vice captain department. We know obviously Golden Dawn, they're out of a captain and vice captain, along with we've seen that the Merliona, she recently got taken out too. So a lot of different Magic Knights, they have been losing their captains and vice captains during this whole thing. And I do believe that the new Wizard King will be the person who comes up the most clutch during this rebuild period, because now that the Clover Kingdom is having to rebuild, the person who actually is noticed as the one who basically steps forward and is the leader of this rebuild, I do believe will become the new Wizard King. And speaking of new Wizard King, I have to discuss Hasta, because I do believe he's a candidate for the new Wizard King, because we've seen that he's already starting to take on the government of the Clover Kingdom. Yes, he's going at the top ranking officials in the government. Like I said, I'm not going to spoil it, but let's just say that he's trying to make huge changes, and right now he is building relationship with neighboring kingdoms. So when Hasta does come back from doing all of his chores that he's assigned to, I definitely do think that he can become somebody that is not only strong, but strong for the Clover Kingdom, and that can end up making him become the Wizard King after Hasta ends up getting this huge power up, because Hasta, he was already clutch before, but an even powered up Hasta, yeah, he might just be even more clutch than Kobe Bryant. And speaking of Kobe Bryant, okay, that was just a joke, but no, in all seriousness, we do know that aka the GOAT, aka Kobe Bryant, is somebody who is also a candidate for becoming the Wizard King, because we do know that he is Asta's rival, and we do know that he actually does outclass Asta when it comes to magic power. And in order to become the Wizard King, Julius and Patoli, they showed us that you need to have magic power in order to protect the civilians. And right now he has been very loved by everybody in the series, and that's what you need to have in order to become the Wizard King. And he's also been blessed by the mana. So me personally, as a fanboy, as the leader of fanboy fan club, I definitely could see him becoming the Wizard King. And speaking of the Wizard King, I have to discuss the most trusted man, who is Yami. Yes, I do believe that Yami, he could end up becoming the Wizard King, and this would be huge news, because not only would this mean that Yami would obviously be the new leader of the Clover Kingdom, and that would be epic, but this would mean there would have to be a new captain of the Black Bulls, and this would be a chance for either Asta or somebody else in the guild to step up and to become the captain. So with Yami becoming the new Wizard King, I do believe that it will be a chance for somebody else in the Black Bulls to step up as well. And speaking of the Black Bulls, yes, you guys are going to hear it first. The first curveball of this channel will be Noel becoming Wizard King. Now, yes, it will have to be modified for Wizard Queen, but I do believe there's a chance that Noel could actually become the Wizard Queen, because her mother, who she has been confirmed to be said to surpass in terms of magic power, is said to be the strongest holy knight ever. So what if Noel, once she finally does surpass her mother, she does actually regain her power? What if she actually does become the new leader of the Clover Kingdom and have a female do it instead of being a man? I definitely do think that would be a huge twist, and something that I could see happening in Black Clover. And last but not least, I discussed the man himself, Julius. Yes, I do believe there's a chance that Julius, he may end up becoming the Wizard King again, because we know that he has been reborn, and we do know that Julius, we didn't really get to see him go all out. Now granted, we did get to see how epic he was with his magic power, but let's be honest, this man got completely holed in that fight. So I definitely do think that Julius, once he does regain his magic power, he may end up becoming the new Wizard King, but this time we'll be able to see Julius at full power and see him go all out this time. Comment what you guys see down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.